Also, a huge misconception is that fat don't be packing. That's a fucking lie. Them be just as big and thick as them do be. Yes, there is a fat patch when you get to that pubic area. So the base of his it probably is gonna have a little fat patch. But all that means is that if your lose a little bit of weight, you got 2 inches of waiting for you at the end.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
But if his is already big with the fat pouch, oh sister, you in business. And that fat pouch ain't nothing but a little bit of cushion at the base of that when you bouncing on it.
Honestly.
To all my big fellas out there, there you go, guys.
How?
Just wanted to start the video off with a dub for all my guys that are worried. There you go, dog. There you go, bro. Some women, they love y'all, bro. They love y'all.
The real problem is y'all don't know the difference between gold digging and tricking.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Y'all don't know what a real gold digger is. Like, y'all be under the comments when the girls be making a video saying how they just have a certain level and a certain standard that they want a man to follow when they're dating. And y'all be in the comments, oh, you're a gold digger. You're a gold digger. You're a gold digger. Gold diggers go after legacy. They go after 401k. They go after investment portfolios, real estate portfolios. Gold diggers, real gold diggers go for the big hits. Y'all be calling the girls gold diggers because they want to go to a steakhouse and maybe do a little bit of shopping. That's not gold digging, that's tricking. And if we're being honest, that's little girl tricking. It's levels to this, okay? Now, we can do a whole masterclass on this, but can y'all please understand what a gold digger is? Y'all don't even be having a goal for the girls to dig. Step one is having the goal. All y'all be having is a little lint balls in your pockets. So how can a girl be a gold digger when you don't have the gold, sir?
Y'all both looking for money at this point, but man, to piggyback on what she said about gold digging, dog. You know you're a gold digger when she like, can you co-sign for this car? And it's a Lexus or a Mercedes. You know when she needs your signature for something. You know when she needs your credit for something. She knows when you want to take she need a personal loan. She trying to get into something. She trying to open up a store, bro, and she need capital. She ain't got enough on her own. She trying to tap in. She want to maintain some sort of lifestyle. Hey, I fly here, and here. Bro, one of the things is if you're like, yeah, I vacate 6 to 8 times a year, I'll be concerned. Y'all know what that means. All right. The other tricking thing is transactional. Tricking guys is to be like, yo, I pay for dinner. We go to a movie. We come back. You give me some cheeks. You okay with that? She got a nice full belly. You send her on the way, whatever it may be. But them gold diggers, they after your social security, my guy.
When you break up with your girl after 3 weeks not speaking to her, you break up with your girl, she's at the gym already with a whole nother fucking man. Are angry. You are miserable.
Man, don't take another person to my fishing hole, bro. That's not cool.
Bruh, chill. Break up with your girl after 3 weeks and she's at the gym with a whole nother guy. Look at this shit. After 3 weeks of not speaking, she's at the gym with a whole nother man.
My bro is, that's bad form, man. You got to bend them knees a little bit more, man.
Angry.
At the end of the day, you can't just break up with someone and take them to the same spot, take this new person to the same spot, knowing that you're gonna run into your ex. Like I know it's a small world, but that's just some things that you just don't do. But her, she don't have no shame. She gave no F's. At some point, maybe be honest, dude, I think she wanted you to see this dude. You probably did. You probably was the one that was the butthole. Let's just be honest, bro. Like, nobody really stepping. She probably wanted to rub the new dude in your face. You probably did something, bro. I'm just saying. Maybe you did. You're not telling us.
Yeah.
Take that L. Take that
So
L.
I'm walking through the mall, right? And I see this dude staring hella hard at my booty, right? So guess what I do? I got behind his ass. I started looking at his shit. He keep looking back. Yeah.
Bruh.
How you like that? My wet.
I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of men just have complete complexes over buns, bro. Like their buns, and I'm one of them, and I'm assuming because I feel as strongly about protecting my backside that most men do. That's why I'm getting this thought process from. But man, like staring at the buns, dog, coming near the buns, anything with the backside, bro, being behind me for too long, not just cause like, you know, when it's just flirting, that's something new. But like when you just feel like people up to they just trying to prove a point, being up to no good, creepy, dog. Hey, 0 to 100, real quick.
Daddy, chill.
This lady just told me I was stank. I am so embarrassed. So I'm sitting in there and she just keeps like sniffing and sneezing and like she
Oh, it's bad when your girl gotta start to sneeze, bro. You got down there engaging seasoning, like at some point it's gonna start black pepper. Like why she sneezing like this?
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
comfortable and I'm like, girl, are you okay? Like, she was like, I'm sorry, it's just this odor. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'll be fresh. And she was like, no, it smells like garlic.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
I don't think I'll ever get mad at a man for cheating no more, because you know what, this chase game is actually fun. Like, I'm having a blast with this shit. Like, I done sent him flowers to his house with his favorite colors. Yeah, I think he's gonna let me crack.
We have to really
So of course he will. Yes.
elaborate that when it comes to tricking, you have to remember, ladies, if that man sat there and decided to fly you out, to sit here and really splurge on you, bought the room, bought the ticket, bought the car, got, like, baby, really sat here and went A through Z. You owe him coochie. Baby, you knew damn well when this man lined all this up, he was paying for the pee that night. $3,500. You better do what the hell you came here to do.
Ah, shit. Had it go again.
Okay.
So,
See, you know, it's crazy. Grown, mature women understand the business. It be the ones that just don't, they know better, but they choosing to ignore the elephant in the room. Ma'am, that man just wants some cheeks. You out there, he trying to make this vacation, this fly out wherever he's at, a little bit more special by inviting you. That's exactly what he did. So when he's doing all this, getting you out there, you agreeing, he think y'all on the same sort of time. The time is he about to get some cheeks on near the sand, hearing the waves crash on the beach, hearing seagulls, those type of things. That's what he doing if he flying you out to Miami.
So I am currently 14 weeks pregnant by my ex-boyfriend, and I want to get back with him, even though this is a toxic-ish situation and me and him don't get along. Still want to do it for the sake of my baby. He wants nothing to do with it at all, but I really don't have a choice in keeping it or not. So I'm kind of in a position, I don't know what to do. Putting him on child support is mean, but what I need at the same time. So
that's reality, bro. That is reality. It hurts when you have a female like, hey, she's actively announcing to the internet she about to put you on child support, boy.
kind of hard.
Pick me up now.
You don't tell me what the do no more, bro. Fuck no.
Controlling much?
Look at this.
Angry much?
Stop!
Oh.
Stop! I'll be chill the fuck, bro.
So she's outside the house, so she's not in any danger. She picks something up and tries to break the door down with it. Doesn't work. She breaks the glass and goes inside the house. Clearly, watching that video, you would think that something's wrong with this girl, that she's crazy. She's the aggressor. Not according to the comments. Let's take a look at a few of the comments. Before you judge her, know her side of the story. Okay, kinda want to hear her side. All right. My question is, what did he do? Domestic violence is only an issue when the woman is the victim. But if the man is the victim, let's find out what he did to make her act aggressively towards him.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say he led off with saying, like, you're not gonna tell me what to do anymore. And a lot of people, a lot of men get into these relationships where the women are controlling. They want to tell the man what to do. They nag, they nitpick. They want to tell him how to feel. They want to tell him how to operate. And then, as most men They just sit there and they just take it, or they chill because they want to avoid conflict or arguments. Judging from his tone, he wasn't riled up. He would rather just protect his peace, lock the door, and let you go up on about your business. But to be honest, you seem like they're aggressive. You're not going to tell me what to do anymore. So maybe he did something, I don't know. But from judging from the position, she was outside free to leave. She's the one that tried to break into the house. She's the issue.
Y'all want the men to stop being bitch ass niggas, y'all have to stop shaving. Stop going to get waxed. Back in the days, our grandmas and aunties them did shave their coochie. And their men was acting right. These men need to build some character. They need to get that coochie where the hair poking all out the drawers. Them niggas will start back, all the bitch niggas will disappear.
His baby mom.
How? I don't get the mindset behind that. But look, you gotta keep that thing clean, man. You gotta keep it clean, bro. We dealing with too much bad hygiene. I just feel like hygiene methods has just got more advanced now. There's products now. There's things for that now. You get what I'm saying? There's upkeep for that now. All right. Keep up with that.
Or a man not with a woman. She not sweating him. She ain't trying to get him back. She ain't trying to fuck with him again. She ain't trying to do nothing with that man. She ain't sweating him. She ain't pressing him about nothing. She ain't arguing with him. She ain't trying to get a tool with him. She just want him to get his kid. If that woman left that man alone and she just don't want him and don't want nothing to do with him no more, run. Okay? Because women don't just give good men up for nothing. Now, if she trying to put up a little fight about him, she a little insecure, she want to argue with you a little bit. Okay, you keep him a little bit. Keep him a little bit.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's true, but man, I got family members. They ain't doing too good. And she straight dipped out. One of her family members straight dipped out on her baby daddy because he ain't shit. Let's just put it like that. I feel bad for her. I feel real bad for her. But at the end of the day, you know, I've seen it happen in real life. Women just like, hey, look, when they choose to X you out, they choose to X you out. It's game over. You get what I'm saying? If they didn't want to fight or they tried to fight, it is what it is. But at some point when they absolutely all the way give up and they just don't want nothing to do with you, they don't even want you to see the kids, bro, you was bad. That's a bad dude, you know? So
this bitch with no kids, and you want me to wait for yours to fall asleep? I'm on to the next.
No funny shit, just because it's easy for another guy to crack because I actually f with him doesn't mean it's easy for you to crack. I choose to run this bitch. You heard? I f who I want.
You heard it from her first.
Facts.
They smash who they want to smash.
Right.
So if they're not smashing you, they just like somebody else. This sounds arrogant, but I'm trying to get my point across. I've had enough first night sex to know most women will do it. Yes, that girl that told you she's not like that has done it. Yes, that girl who never really goes out that much, doesn't party that much, yes, add her in there too. They'll all do it. So after a certain amount of dates and a girl doesn't want to do it with me, I just know I'm not the guy. Because if she wanted to, she would have already done it. So guys, draw a line in the sand. After a certain amount of dates, cut her off because she's done it with somebody else way faster that she actually wanted to do it with. So if she's making you wait long, she just doesn't want to do it. So tell her to keep it. You're good.
I mean, that's facts, bro. That's facts. You know, if that's your realm, if you're looking for it, they control that and they know they control that. Man, the right dude to make them draws drop, man. We say this all the time. She ain't the only one that said it. She's just one of the few ones that went to the camera and spoke on it because she know what it is. She's just trying to keep it real on the internet and for everybody to know. And for him, he had a good point. He had enough experiences on the first night to know, or on a second date, or even a third date to know, like, hey, at some sort of point, I know if she's not giving to me, if she's not rocking with me, she's not about to keep it moving. Straight up. You get the vibes.
Unless you're rich or your partner rich, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be in a 50-50 marriage. 50-50, yeah, you're going to be doing it. And that don't mean you're going to be paying half of the rent. He's going to be paying half of the rent. You pay for half of the groceries. He pay for half of the light bill. No, that means, like, for instance, my house, okay, my husband pays for every single bill except for my car note. He even paid my phone bill, my car insurance, all of that he pays for. But I pay for groceries. I handle my son's stuff that he needs. And that don't mean that my husband don't pay for nothing for our son, because he definitely does. But when it comes to the bulk of the stuff, yeah, that's me. When it comes to us wanting to go out to eat, us wanting to have, like, go to the club, all that other stuff, I pay for it. But when we travel, my husband will pay for the flights and I will cover the hotels and everything else. When you are with a rich man, you don't have to pay for shit. But when you're with a working class man and you are a working class female, you're going to have to pay for something. Stop believing so social media, because the longer you keep believing that bullshit, you're gonna be alone for the rest of your life. You're gonna be alone, baby. Get your money up then. Get rich. That's what you want.
Can't do it. You can't.
This is gonna be like marriages. I wouldn't say it's 100% to it's full. There's no split. There's gonna be some compromise. There's gonna be some shared stuff. And you know the reason behind that? Because you love your partner. Partners that love one another is not gonna sit there wholeheartedly and feel okay with their partner just straight taking care of 100% of absolutely everything. I feel like a real hard woman that wants to show her work and contribute. Contribute. We ain't saying just do anything. The key word here is contribute. Look, I'm a grown-ass adult. I'm capable. I love my husband. I love my kids. He's out there doing his thing. I got the chance to contribute. This is my contribution. I'm going to do this, and this. That's it. That's how you break that down. That's how you can tell a real woman from one that's just too soft or just not in touch with reality.
Women that have good friends, because the hallmark of a good friendship amongst women is just them treating each other like boyfriends.
You will have to compete with like some of the best people on the planet. Not even just the best women, but the best people. You have to compete with that. So like, if you can't at least do what they're doing, you're cooked.
Yeah, and if she got good friends, bro, best believe them good friends gonna be up in her ear. They gonna be up in that ear talking about, yeah, he ain't doing this right, girl. He this. Oh, that girl, that's good that he is doing this. All right. Now, I'm not gonna say every woman seeks the approval of family members and friends, but there's a good bit of them that do.
Oh my gosh, I really have the best friends. There's such an incredible standard. It's kind of unfair. Giving and encouraging and loving and patient and reliable. I'll go out to eat with my friends and we'll be fighting over letting the other person pay their portion. You know, like I'm about to Zelle you money or put my other card down so we can split it, and no, you're not paying. Of course I'm paying. And then I just Zelle my portion anyway. And you know what she does? She Zells it back. And don't let me Zelle it back to her. It will be a Zelle war. We will be Zelle warring for like until somebody gives up. Meanwhile, men are out here talking about I want somebody to go 50-50. I don't even go 50-50 with my best friend. So, what shoes to fill? What shoes you have to fill? Thank you.
You gotta fill them shoes of her friends. You gotta get to seek approval from her friends. Almost just like you dating a friend group at some way, shape, or form, man. Jeez. Like sometimes you're just gonna have to pull back and realize, like she's sucking the energy out of it. She needs you to do more to impress her friends. At that point, that's a flag.
With one son. They only got one child and one son. Maybe they can have 3 girls, but if they got one son, stay away from that woman. Listen, I was talking to a woman before, and I was asking her what was her idea for her son, you know, because he getting older. He eventually gonna want to move out the house. She's like, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He's staying with me forever. I said, well, what if you get a man? Like, that's gonna be a problem because he ain't gonna want to deal with that. Well, if he got a problem with my son, then he got a problem with me. He can go on about his business because my son ain't going nowhere. Stay away from that,
bruh. And a lot of women that mother-son connection, I'm telling you, that's a dangerous one. Just like daddy-daughter, like, you know, it goes both ways, man. But that mother-son, man, like, she'll let that boy stay in there. She'll get divorced over this dude. It just, you know, dating is not even an option. You got to accept her and her grown-ass son, baby boy to the fullest almost. You get what I'm saying? And they don't want to hear it. They know what's right and what's wrong. They know their grown-ass son can get up and help with some bills and do all this stuff, but they choose to ignore it. Because in their mind, that's still their little son. They raised him from a little boy. That I just don't get it. But it's very occasional that you find these situations. It's not. I don't feel like that's a common thing in my son. But other than that, guys, that's today's video. Appreciate y'all watching. If you made it this far, go ahead and put Baby Boy in the comments. I actually enjoy that movie, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.